There we go. We're recording. Well, that's first learning point from last time achieved. Good. So, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's just give it a few moments so that people find their way on. I see we've got 4 people, but I've got about 22, 23 people actually responded to say they were coming. I'm just going to have a little look at the chat to see who's there. Oh, my other half. Hello, my love. Who have we got? We've got Emma and Eileen. So that'll be Derek as well. And Ashley, hello. And my Paul. Hi there, love. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it says there's 5. Say hello for me. Drop a little hi in the chat. Yvonne and Annette. Hi guys. How are you doing tonight? Let me know how you are. Let me know what good stuff's been going on for you this last 2 weeks. I'm just waiting for people to come on. We need some hold music or something, don't we? Numbers are jumping up. Let's have a little look. What's going on? Eileen says hi. Ashley says hi. Yvonne says hi. Emma says, yeah, I made it. Hi, everyone. Hi. Paul's being flirty with me. I'm doing good, baby. Doing good. You saw me just 10 minutes ago downstairs. He's not at his little Warhammer thing tonight. He's downstairs in the living room. I think he's just had the dog out. So we're just waiting for some people to get on. I hope you guys are all finding the new system okay. I know some people have been a bit confused by it, so I've been trying to make it as clear as I can. You register, you get your email, you follow the link. It's simple as that. Simple as that. I'm just going to check my phone, make sure no one's messaging to say anyone's struggling. Nope, nothing at the moment, which is good, I guess. So we'll just give it a few minutes. Like I say, let me know how you are. Let me know what things have we got to celebrate, what good things have happened to you this last fortnight. You know, there's a lot of rubbish goes on out there in the world, so let's focus on the good things, eh? For me, what have I had going on that's good? I've had lots of work stuff happening that's been really good. Some amazing sessions these last couple of weeks. Loads of feedback from lots of lovely people saying that, you know, some of the issues they've been dealing with, they're feeling so much better. Some healing taking place on lots of different levels, which is always very, very good. I aim to please. Well, it's not me really, it's the universe that does it, but I just act as a channel in between. So let me know what's been good for you guys. I went to check out middle school with my baby. She's not a baby anymore. The other night, which was good, and it has started to prepare me for the changes that are coming next year when she goes up into middle school. So I'm just having knock that off. Who else have we got in here? Anyone else going to come on? If not, we will just make a start. But let me know how you are anyway. Paul says some extra days off and feeling rested. That is good, love. That is very good. I don't know what that feeling means. Well, I do, really. I do. That's just me glorifying busy, and that's a bad thing. I shouldn't do that, which is naughty. So yeah, tell me, everyone, how are you? What have you been up to? So Eileen says, my son and his girlfriend and baby were struggling, waiting for a house, so I asked for help for them, and on Thursday they got a phone call to say a house is available for them now. Oh, that is good. That is very, very good news. And you know what? It's always nice when we do things for other people, work a bit of magic for other people, because when it, you know, the right result happens, or it comes good, or whatever, it always just, it feels nice when we work stuff for us and it comes good, but when we work it for other people, we really feel like, you know, we're doing our bit for the rest of the world, I guess. So anyone else got anything they want to celebrate? Just checking my phone again. Oh, I've got a message. Hi Shelley, can you email another link? The emailed one doesn't work. Could you let me know? Did you guys get on through the link? I don't think I can do that in the middle of the, once I've got it live. Not sure how to do that. Not sure I'll be able to help. But you guys all got on through the link in the email. Oh, there's Julie. Yes, Julie, you're in. It did work. Give me a thumbs up or something. Let me know that you're in. It's fine. We've got Gillian as well. Hi, Gillian. Right. a bit all over the place, but things will calm. So Eileen says he won 2 raffles this week and hoping to get my flooring down in my witch room this coming week too. That room is coming on well. Eileen is one of my year 2 witches, and she is having her own witchy room built. Well, I mean, the room's built, but it's like decorated and decked out for her, which is very, very exciting. Paul says he got into email. Yep, I watched you do it. Yeah, so Julie, did you manage to get on? Is she there? Are you here? I'm just making sure she's here. Says she's here. Right, well, let's just make a start, shall we? So, oh, Julie's there. I've got the thumbs up. Got the thumbs up. Good. Glad to see you, my darling. Glad to see that you got on all right. So, our Sunday night little magic sessions are for, and Gillian's given us thumbs up as well. Thank you, darling. Our little Sunday night magic sessions are for people who want to just tune in and clear away some energy of the past week, set some good intentions for the coming week, and just get a little reminder that there is so much more going on than what we can actually see. You know, the universe is such a funny thing. I say that as if it's a teeny tiny, toddler or something. It probably looks at me and thinks, oh, she's such a funny thing, which I am, obviously. But in our human lives, we get dragged into all sorts of stuff, and it can become quite difficult to remember that actually what's going on around us is just pure magic and miracles. What's going on inside of us is pure magic and miracles. And my job, I guess, in this world is to help people switch themselves on to all this magic and miraculousness, probably, to remind people that actually they don't need to be bogged down by the troubles and the challenges that come up in life, because the troubles and the challenges that we face are often there to remind us, to guide us, and help steer us onto a better path towards deeper level of happiness and fulfillment. It's easy to forget, however, when you watch the news and you scroll Facebook and there's all this other, stuff going on. We're being programmed at the moment. My conspiracy theorist hat is coming on. But we are being programmed at the moment to focus on fear, to focus on the negatives that's going on. I'm not going to go into why I think that is. I just feel that is the way things are. So what we can do is that we can fight back by being a bit more committed with ourselves, making a commitment to lean towards the more positive, towards the more magical, towards empowerment. A lot of people think that, and this is people I work with, a lot of my clients feel or have felt in the past that, what happens in life is just is what it is, that we have no control over what comes to us, no control over the experiences that we have to face. But actually we do. As individuals, we have so much control over everything. In fact, everything that happens to us isn't happening to us at all. It's happening for us. And, when people are facing troubley times and some challenges, they might look and they might say, well, that's a load of rubbish. I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this. But what we have to remember is that we're split into so many different layers and levels. Some are here, some are up there. And just because our conscious human brain didn't ask for something doesn't mean that on some level we have been, angling for a bit of intervention by the divine. Sometimes the intervention's wonderful and it answers all our prayers and it fulfills our spells and our wishes and our manifestation lists and everything else. But sometimes the things that happen can feel a little bit uncomfortable. And it's not because, the universe is punishing us. It's not because we've done something bad to deserve something awful happen to us. It's just the fact that sometimes we need to go through experiences to help us to learn, to grow, to expand. Sometimes we are forced into awkward situations so that we get ourselves out of them and we make changes that will ultimately change the bigger stuff in life and put us onto a better path. If we ask for happiness, that universe is listening and it will do everything in its power, which is big, to take us further towards happiness. If we are being stubborn as humans, which a lot of the time we are, me included, sometimes that guidance, that gentle, loving shuffling that it offers, needs to be a bit firmer, and it can often come as a kick up the backside, which means that we go through things that we don't necessarily consciously want to go through. But when we come out of them at the other end, we look back and we think, yeah, I needed to experience that. Sometimes we realize these things in life, in real human time. Other things we won't understand until we are, on the other side. We've popped our clogs and we're looking back on our lives, and we can see instances that at the time in our human form we thought were the most horrendous things. But as spirit, and from the eyes of spirit, we can look at them and think, okay, so that taught me that thing, and that helped me change that. And if that hadn't happened, I would never have experienced that, and that wouldn't be of that. So I guess what I'm asking you to do tonight is to trust. When things don't feel so good, just to keep trusting. When things don't feel so good, it's important to look at what you are doing to plug back into the universe. And I have lots of different paths to the universe. I have my witchy path to the universe. Let's hear it for the witches. Woo. I have my law of attraction path to the universe. Let's hear it for my law of attraction people. Woo. I have my Reiki path into the universe. Let's hear it for the Reiki people. Woo. My Theta healing. I have my holistic therapies, and my guidance sessions and things. And all of these things that I do, the paths look very different and they appeal to very different people, but they're all leading to one central point, and that is connection. And in connection, it's about connecting with whatever is out there for you. I believe it's the universe. And to me, the universe is this great big power that contains the angels and the archangels, that contains the goddesses and the gods and the other brothers and sisters of the light, the ascended beings, the ancestors, guides, the whole shebang. They're all in there. To some people it's God, to some people it's Buddha, to some people it's a giant cheese sandwich in the sky. And it really doesn't matter. But the idea of connection is to open to that energy that flows into us. And the energy that flows into us is pure divine love, which is what it is. It's what keeps us going. It's what gives us inspiration. It's what answers our questions. It's what brings us solutions. It's what helps us understand and learn and know what we're here for. That connection is, I see, as a waterfall of light or a waterfall of energy. If your connection is wide open, and in law of attraction speak, it means your vibrations are high, you are properly plugged in, you have a massive stream of energy flowing into you and right the way through you all the time. If your vibrations are low, if you're not feeling so connected and plugged in, it'll still be there, but it's a little tiny trickle. And now people would say, okay, so who controls the amount of energy that comes in? And is it, if we're feeling rubbish and low, does the universe pull back on us? And the answer is no. The universe, the gods and the goddesses, the angels and the archangels, they never pull back on us. What happens is that we pull back on them. Rather than accepting this giant waterfall of light and energy and divine magic that flows into us and through us, we nip it off. We build these little shields around ourselves, always unwittingly and subconsciously, but we build these shields around ourselves, I guess to keep ourselves safe, to try and stay in control. But we can never stay in control when it comes to the universe, because we're not meant to. We can control the stuff that goes on in our lives, but when it comes to that connection, trying to control the energy that comes in just acts to build resistance. So we end up with these little shields. That means only the teeniest, tiniest trickle of light can move through, and all the rest of this gushing waterfall just passes us by. So how do we plug in? Meditation. Meditation is the absolute number one. And everyone rolls their eyes and goes, oh, I don't have time to meditate. I'm rubbish at meditating. But if it's important to you, if your connection is important to you, then I beg you to make time for meditation. And meditation comes in different forms for different people. Some people like to sit in silence and just let the stillness of their mind just clear away all the fluff and dust and everything that's in there. For other people, they might find that more difficult and they like guided meditations. I love a guided meditation. Some people like walking meditation. Some people like to write. Some people like to cast spells. And I honestly think that's a form of meditation as well. There's self-healing for people who do Reiki and other forms of healing as well. There's crystals, there's working with herbs, there's just connecting with nature, there's reading about all this sort of stuff, there's playing with oracle and tarot cards and things. And yes, I say playing because it is good fun. There's so many ways to connect in and to plug in. But what is important is that we have to put the time in. You know, I deal with a lot of clients who have maybe done their Reiki but aren't using their self-healing, or know and have studied law of attraction stuff but aren't actually working with the principles of law of attraction, or who, you know, like to work with Theta healing but aren't actually, you know, reinforcing those new beliefs and are sticking and holding out, hanging on the old ones. And you know, that they come to me and they say, you know, oh, things have been bad, I'm feeling really low and I don't know how to get out of it. And I'll say, well, are you meditating? Are you doing your healing? Well, I haven't had time and this and that and the other. And you know what? I've said all this. I've used these excuses. I don't have time. I have small children. I've got too much to do. Oh, I'm not in the right mindset. When I get into a better mindset, I'll be able to do this sort of stuff. But it doesn't come. We never will have time for it unless we make it a priority. So if your connection is a priority to you, then you need to make your time to connect a priority as well. And if that means meditating, if that means doing affirmations, if that means pulling cards, casting spells, talking to the goddess, lighting candles, whatever, sprinkling herbs, whatever it is for you, if you don't make time to deepen that connection, then you essentially will pull back from that connection. Again, that universe never leaves us, but we do leave it. So if it's a priority to you, then make it a damn priority. I am still getting up. Oh, Eileen's in the heart. I am still getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, most mornings. On a weekend, I might like eke it to 6. I had a lie in this morning, however. But I'm still getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning because the universe told me to. Back in August, when I was having a bit of a rough time, I said to the universe, you know, what can I do to make it better? And it said, you know, I was waking up early actually, and it said very clearly, get up at 5 and then use that hour before the house starts coming alive, before you've got to start getting ready for work and school runs and all the mess takes over. Get up and plug in, use that hour as healing time, as meditation time, as connection time. And I've been doing it. And the difference is phenomenal. Honestly, it really, really is. I would encourage, I mean, you know what? I'm not telling everyone they've got to get up at 5 o'clock. I have to do that so it fits in with the rest of my world. But put time aside to connect. And when I say connect, what is it that I mean? When we connect with the universe and all that universe contains. When we connect, we are actually connecting with a version of ourselves that is part of that universe. And we are, you know, our human aspects here, but our divine aspect that is connected to us, that is part of us. You know, he or she can get a bit disjointed from us. We can feel them almost walking behind us and not quite merge with us. But through meditation, through pulling cards, through affirmations, through connecting, through just a quick conversation with the universe, or, you know, whatever divine power's out there for you, you pull that higher self aspect of you closer so that they can actually, you can embody them. And when we embody our higher selves, we live as better versions of ourselves. We let go of the fear and the pain and the past trauma and the insecurity and everything else. We float on faith and on belief. We manifest so much better. You know, we click our fingers and things just start to arrive. But we also learn and grow and understand when crappy things happen. We can deal with the crappy things so much better when we are plugged in and connected. So my challenge for you is to mark out some time every day. And if you can, you know, keep it structured. So for me, it's my 5 o'clock on a morning. For other people, it might be, you know, 7 o'clock on a night or lunch break or, you know, whatever it is. Mark out that time, carve out that time, even in the busiest life. If this stuff is important to you, then make it important enough to give it its own time. I've lectured enough now. So shall we settle in for a nice little meditation? We'll do something nice. I'm feeling autumnal, I think, tonight. So yeah, we'll probably have some autumnal type themes. So if anyone has any questions, Annette, good advice, thank you. You're welcome, my love. Does anyone have any questions? Please feel free to stick them in the chat at any point, and I will answer those questions. You know, these sessions, I tend to find I lecture you because people don't ask. But if there's anything that you want to talk about, any questions that you have in terms of connection, feeling better, managing anxiety, health, spirituality, universe stuff, crystals, you know, whatever it is, you can ask me anything. If it's personal, fine. You know, this is your space, this is your time, and the whole reason I come on here is to hopefully give some help, some guidance, and some inspiration for you guys who watch. So if you have any questions about anything, you can stick them in the chat. We're all going to close our eyes, including me, just a moment. So if anything goes in the chat, I will pick it up once we come back from our little journey. So we're just going to close our eyes. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and out. And as you breathe, just allow your body to settle. Allow any tension to drain out of your shoulders, out of your hips, out of your thighs and your ankles. Let any tension that you're aware of just melt out of you and down into the earth. Mother Earth will take that tension and she will heal it and turn it into some lovely positive energy and send it somewhere it's needed. Another nice big deep breath in now, and take this breath all the way down to the bottom of your tummy. Fill yourself up with that beautiful air and out. And as you breathe out, just let yourself deflate. Feel the cells in your body soften. Feel your heart soften. Feel your muscles and your bones all soften. Feel those organs and the squishy bits inside of you soften. Feel your face soften. Feel your brain start to soften. And let the top of your head start to soften too. And one more nice big deep breath in. And breathing out, let everything continue to soften. The top of your head, your skin, your toenails. And just breathe deeply and calmly. Because when we soften, we open up to possibility. We open up to that beautiful flow of energy. When we soften, those barriers, those blockages that we carry just start to melt away. And that energy that is ours by right, ours from the universe, starts to flow into us. So with each in-breath, just allow yourself to breathe in that light. See it trickling down into the top of your head. And with each out-breath, just allow your whole self to continue to grow soft, to continue to be gentle and easy. And see that light filling you up as you breathe in. With each breath, that glow of light flows through you, filling up your head, filling up your brain, passing through each section of your brain. Let that light move behind your eyes, through your sinuses, your cheekbones and your jawbones, making room for it, allowing it to move through you, round the back of your head and down your spine, breathing in that light. And with each breath in, the quantity of light just grows. The power of that light just grows. The brightness of that light just grows. And let that light move down into your throat and out across your shoulders, down through your arms, into your hands and your fingers. With each breath in, that light floods into your chest. It spreads out across your back, right down to your hips. It fills your heart and the whole area around your heart. It fills your tummy and all the organs and squiggly wiggly things inside. With each breath in, that light moves deeper in you, and it becomes stronger and brighter with every breath. Down now into your bum cheeks and into your bits, allowing it to run down your thighs and through your knees, your calves and your shins, into your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. And as you breathe in, that light grows brighter until it starts to radiate out from you, radiating out into your energy field, through those energy centers, flooding all the places that we have that we just can't see, those parts of ourselves that the human eye cannot find. But if we reach for them, we can feel them. And within that light, you start to lift and you travel. You move beyond time and space. And we find ourselves heading towards a plane of existence, a different dimension, a place that is pure love, that is healing, that is pure, deep connection. And you find yourself walking through a wood, beautiful forest, and it's autumn time. And as you look around, you see the beautiful trees around you, the leaves turning from green into golds and browns and reds. The colors are so stunning, they just take your breath away. And the path before you is covered in leaves, and as you walk along, you can smell the autumn feelings in the air. It is quite cool, but not too cold, and you're wrapped up warm, and all is well. And as you walk along, you notice the light, the sun low in the sky. And it casts its sunbeams through the tree branches and through the leaves. It almost looks like those leaves, as they start to fall, are dancing in the sunbeams. And wherever you look, you see those leaves gently, one by one, falling through the sky, through the air and down onto the earth. And you keep walking along your path, feeling blessed with the energy of autumn and the beauty of the trees around you. You can feel the energy of the trees at this time of year becoming sleepy, surrendering to the cycles that they are subject to, happy and content knowing that it is time for them to go to sleep so they can heal and they can rest and come back beautiful and strong in the springtime. But you watch the trees and you know that now is a time for letting go. It is a time for surrender. And you follow your little path deeper and deeper into the forest. And it's not long before you notice a glittering golden light just at the corner of your eye. You turn to look, and you see this little glittering golden light flickering between tree branches and bushes. So you veer from the path and you set off to follow this beautiful little flickering golden light. The light seems to lead you deeper and deeper into the heart of the wood. But you feel safe. You feel held by the beauty of the nature that's around you. And when you stop, you become aware of the presence of the animals as they too settle down for their long winter hibernation. But you can feel their energy. You can feel the comfort and the soothing sensations the earth is giving out to help them rest. And you've noticed the light has come to rest on the trunk of an enormous tree. It is so huge, it is so tall, and it too has leaves that are turning beautiful colours, some gently falling down to the ground. And you notice at the foot of the tree trunk, there's a beautiful little bed of leaves of all different colours that have fallen from the tree. And upon this bed of leaves rests the little golden light that led you here. You make your way over to the golden light and you notice within the sparkles and the glittering, shimmering form it's taken is a fairy. It is one of the small fairy folk. It is happy and it is excited that you have come to follow it today. It pats the leaves beside it, and in its way it's asking you to sit down in the leaves and rest yourself up against the trunk of this beautiful giant tree. And as you take your seat, the little golden fairy curls upon your knee, gives a little yawn and snuggles into your coat pocket or your scarf or your jumper. And you lean back against the tree and find that you too are feeling sleepy. You see leaves falling down, down, and your eyes follow them down to the ground. And the energy of the tree that your back is resting on is so gentle. You feel as if you are being held, loved, cuddled by this tree. So safe, so at ease, such a sleepy feeling. Your eyes begin to grow heavy, and you think to yourself, well, it could be just the right time to take a nap. So you let your eyes close and your breathing slows. And as you drift off into a fairy-induced sleep, a healing starts to take place for you. In your sleep, you will not be aware, but you can watch yourself as you sleep in this dream. And as you do, you notice that as the leaves fall from the tree, you too are also starting to shed the old things that it is time to release, that it is time to let go of. One by one, little representations, images, colours, thoughts, all start to fall from you down to the earth. These things that are leaving you now might be insecurities. There might be physical conditions, dis-ease or illness. There might be worries or fears. There might be past pains or past trauma. One by one, these things start to leave you. You see them. They just might be little clouds or dull forms of light, maybe even leaves themselves. And just like the tree who surrenders at this time of year to drop her leaves, we too surrender to release and let go of the old things that are no longer serving us. And you watch as the old pains, the past traumas, the shame, the guilt, the unforgiveness, the blockages and barriers to happiness that you do not need, drift down to the earth. And as they make contact with the earth, you see them just vanish away. And they've been taken by the earth, taken deep, deep down into the heart of Mother Earth herself, to be changed, to be healed, to be repaired, to be transmuted into something new and fresh and wonderful. And as this energy changes, the tree roots that you are sat upon start to drink up this new wonderful light, this new wonderful energy that Mother Earth has created from your past pain. And this new energy travels up the tree roots, further and further, right up to the surface of the earth, right up and into the trunk itself. And as you snooze up against this tree trunk, the tree gifts you with this new earth energy. As you have released and let go of past pains, of worries, troubles, and fears, the tree is filling all those spaces with this beautiful new Mother Earth energy. And this is the energy of opportunity. It is the energy of magic. It is the energy of manifestation and the granting of wishes. This energy is belief and it is faith. It is power and empowerment. It is healing on such a deep, deep level. It is forgiveness and it is surrender. And this energy, as it enters your body, floods through you into every cell, into every part of your energy field, into your energy centers, so that it might be processed and spun out into the rest of you. One by one, the leaves fall from the tree as you release all that does not serve you anymore. It sinks down deep into the earth, where Mother Earth takes it, heals it and changes it, and sends it back up those tree roots to come back to you as wonderful, regenerated, new magic. And just breathe into this healing. Breathe into the tree trunk. Breathe into the fairy magic that is at work right now. And when you have released all that you are ready to let go of, when you have received the healing that has been yours for today, you see yourself starting to wake up beneath that tree, and you feel different. You feel brighter and lighter. There's a sensation of excitement, of optimism, hope bubbling in your tummy. You feel love for yourself, for other people and the rest of the world like you have never felt before. And you just know that miracles sit at the tips of your fingers. You look down at your little fairy friend snuggled against you as she starts to wake up too. And as she does, she takes flight and beckons you to follow so that she may guide you out of the forest. But we all know that if a fairy brings you a gift, we need to leave a gift behind. And if you look in your pocket right now, you will find something that you can leave at the base of the tree trunk for the fairies to say thank you for this wonderful experience. What you find in there is unique and personal to you, but you take it from your pocket and leave it as a gift at the bottom of the tree. Your fairy smiles and dances off into the air, leading you back to your path. And on reaching the path, you turn to say thank you, but she has gone. You just hear a little giggle in the air, and you know she's found your gift. So back up the path, watching the trees and the beautiful colours. Breathing deeply, you feel yourself returning to your body. You feel yourself returning to the here and now, back into your human self, back into this very moment on your couch, on your bed, at your kitchen table, wherever you are. And you give your fingers and your toes a stretch and a wiggle. Take a nice big deep breath. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Oh, I always find that when I'm leading a meditation, I tend to face away from the camera and I have no idea how I do that. I have my eyes shut. So how did everyone find that? Was that nice? I thought it was particularly very, very nice. While you guys are coming back to life, I will just give you a little reminder that I will be back in 2 weeks. So not next Sunday, it'll be the Sunday after, which will be the 29th, 28th, 29th, something like that. This Sunday night, I'll be putting the event up as always. Julie Pollock said thank you. No worries. Joanne reacted. Oh, hi, Joanne. Didn't see you on my list. Hello. Lots of hearts. I bet everyone's all sleepy and snoozely now. So I will be back in 2 weeks with a little bit amazing. Feel so relaxed. Oh, good, Ashley. I'm glad you enjoyed. Back in 2 weeks with more meditation and more university chat. You know, whatever the universe wants to talk about that night. I also, Annette, thank you very much, madam. I'm glad you enjoyed. I also have, I'll be launching the online 12-week witchcraft course. The course itself opens for sign up on the 31st, which is Samhain, which is the witches' Halloween for any non-witches in the group. But the week before, which is actually half-term week, very poorly planned for me, I am running 5 nights of free magic. So anyone can join in. You can join in if you're already a witch. You can join in if you're not. And this will be the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and the Thursday. I can't remember the dates. I'm rubbish. If you go on the website, you'll see links to it all. It's called A Dip into Magic, and I'll be running just a small session, about half an hour, 8 o'clock each evening, on those 4 nights, just doing some little spell work. I think we've got the dark moon and the new moon as well, so we're going to do some moony stuff. And then on Samhain itself, on the 31st at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be doing an hour-long special Samhain celebration. So I'll be doing a little Samhain meditation. We'll be doing some goddess invocations, talking about Halloween, where it's come from, why Samhain's important, and connecting us all in with a little bit of goddess magic. So if you guys want to be part of that, make sure you sign up. If you sign up, you will get all the links, you will get all the information. I'm doing it live via Zoom, not the website. Just that's the way it is. So if you want to be part of that, please do sign up to it. If you can't make every evening, that's absolutely fine. Sessions will be recorded, then emailed out to you the following day. If you sign up, however, you will get a list of things that you might need if you want to follow along with the spells. live as we do it. And then, as I say, I will be launching the 12-week online witchcraft course, which is the first time I've ever done this course. So I'm really, really excited about it. I'll also tell you that I am itching, Taking Life from Shy to Bright, my law of attraction course, will be launching soon too. And I don't know when I'm going to do that. I think it may end up being January when that goes ahead. But you will start seeing some stuff coming out about taking life from Shy to Bright. My 12-week course again, that is all about how to work more effectively with law of attraction, what the law of attraction actually is, how to be more effective in the way that we live, how to raise our vibrations, what that all means, and different techniques and things that you can do to manifest and to make your manifestation magic super powerful. I've had some fantastic results with that in the past, and it's one of my favorites to run. Everything I do was one of my favorites. I'm well aware of that. But it is one of my favorites to do. So I'll be launching that in January. So keep a watch out for that. But if no one has any questions, I will bid you all good night. Have a wonderful week. Make sure you set some positive intentions for this week ahead. And I look forward to seeing you all in a fortnight. All right, my darlings. Take care. You know where I am if you need any extra help or support. And I shall see you all soon. Oh, thanks, Yvonne. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Good night, everyone. Bye.